So this was a few years ago, my time doing the World Championships. It was big lake in Italy. We didn't actually go out and practice before, which was a massive schoolboy error, but it was the first year we got picked, me and my brother. And I've gone out there with Tom Maker, his dad Andy, and Billy and Jamie. And obviously not knowing the lake at all, you can try and get a bit of information online, but you know, no one's really going to let out before a World Champs what's going on. So turned up there, and I think it was the Common Games or something. So it was like all of different types of fishing all coming together, like big parade. It was a massive thing, and I think I was 21 at the time. So incredible experience. But we got to have a look at the lake beforehand, and basically it's just crystal clear, and it looked deep. Obviously you can't cast around or recce it before a World Championships, and so we've kind of gone open with loads of different tactics, loads of boilies, you know, ready for zigs, solids, fishing at range, fishing close in. And in the World Champs you've got, I think at the time there's probably 20 odd different countries, 3 pairs for each country, and you basically have sections A, B and C, and you're all in line. So you have your chord section and you go along. And come to the start of the match, we obviously just went out, 2 rods each, 4 rods out there, all different tactics. And you've basically got a roped off area, and you have all the different managers walking around with their walkie-talkies, keeping an eye on you, and obviously as soon as you catch, it goes through on the radio, and then the teams change their tactics. So I think Dan put 2 out on the bottom, I put 2 zigs out, and I think some of the lads did as well, and put 2 out there. I think when I put the mark flat out there, it was 30 foot. So I put a 20 foot and I think it was 26 foot. So you've got to try and hide as much as you possibly can, but obviously casting out big zigs like that, and because of the range we were fishing, we couldn't fish adjustables. So we had like a windbreak blocking it all. Dan would layer the zig down, hold on to it, and then I'd hit it out. I think we were fishing like 130 odd yards or whatever, and put a few spods over the top, and within half an hour I've had a bite. And obviously all of a sudden you've got all these managers and all these people coming behind you, and then suddenly you turn around and you've got 30 people watching you. So no pressure, landed it, and straight away Dan's on the phone. He's called everyone, saying get zigs out there, yellow foam, 25 foot or whatever it was. And we started catching. But because some of these, they'd never seen a zig before, they just couldn't work it out at all. I think one time a marshal came in and wanted to check, because one of the rules is you're not allowed to free line, and they couldn't work out, because when we were playing them, you're obviously trying to hide everything, and I was reeling the leg clips through the rings and then trying to keep the tip down, and there was like some big rocks, so Dan could get down on that, and if I kept the tip down they couldn't see anything. And we all started catching, and then I don't know what country it was, but they'd then finally seen what we were casting out, and they were fishing, 20 foot rigs, but with bottom baits. Obviously didn't catch anything, but the only country that really clocked onto it were the South Africans, and at the time they were like the nation to beat, and it was neck and neck between us. We were leading, and then they'd take over, and it works on like a funny point system. So it's not just like you catch 200 pound and they catch 100, you win. It's each section, and on the actual morning we thought we'd won it by the manager, how he worked out the points. He got it incorrect basically, so we were all celebrating thinking we'd won it, and the South Africans were the same. And then when it comes to the presentation, we hadn't, which was soul destroying, to be honest, but an incredible experience and one I won't forget.